Okay, so we've got a dragon flying around the screen. So now we need to make the fiery breath that it's going to breathe out of its mouth. So we do a new scene, and we want a sprite. To that we will add a particle 2D. And a child of that will have a timer, and also we'll have an audio player to do that dragon sort of roar sound. I'll call this fire breath. We'll give the particle 2D a script. I'll copy and paste again a script in that in a minute. Bring it down into the middle of the screen so we can see what happens when we start emitting the particles. We'll make the amount to 100. Do the lifetime at 2 seconds. We will be turning one shot on when it's finished, but for now we'll just leave it as it is. And the material we want is not canvas or shade material. We want a process material, because we're doing a particle emitter. So a new particles material, and click on that, and now you've got all these things you can do with it. So we'll start off with the emission shape, which we want as points, not point. The power count, I think we'll do 5. The direction is going to be to the left, so we'll do it as -1. Spread, we'll do 15, and the flatness at 0.5. I mean, there's so many things you can fiddle about with it. This is just a rough thing, so it looks something like fire coming out of his mouth. Velocity we'll have at 50, randomness 1, angular velocity is 45, I think. No, it's not, it's the angle we want, not that. The angle at 45. And of course we don't want any gravity on this at all. We don't want it dropping down to the floor. So take away the Y, and now you can see we've got something starting to happen. Scale 20 now, you can see it's getting a lot bigger. The scale curve, just drop down the initial curve to halfway. And colour, we're going to end up with a red, but we'll be altering this in the colour ramp now. So we do a new gradient texture, click on that. Oh, of course, now we need a new gradient first. And now you can see we've got that there. And you've got 2 things you can fiddle with there. We'll just stick to the bottom one and we'll give it 3 different things that it can be. Start off with white, onto the middle one, which will have a bit of a yellow colour too, and finally the third one will have a red. And you just tweak that colour gradient to what you think everything should be. I'll just mess around with these. Well, we've got one missing. As you can see, you can just slide them around. Get rid of that one there. I think that will do for this demonstration. Okay. What I forgot to do was velocity, giving a lot more into some randomness to it, I think. Right, so like I said, I'll copy and paste the script for this, which is pretty straightforward. Timer is stopped, emitting is true, audio stream play, timer start, on timer timeout, timer stop, audio stream play stop, and then go back to the ready function. Drag and raw we will bring into the audio stream player. We'll save the scene as fire breath. And if we come to the dragon part now, so the dragon will instance the fire breath scene to the dragon scene. And then adjust the, if you hold down Alt when you've got that highlighted, it means you can just select the fire breath and not anything else. Click to there, and then in the transform we will rotate the thing so it looks as if it's following on out of its mouth. You go to the dragon part scene now. As play scene, you should see that we have a dragon with fury breath. So the only thing left to do now is to sort out the timing. So going onto the timer, We put the wait time to 2.5 seconds. Put the one shot on, and then in the partial one we will now come back up to the top, turn off emitting, and put one shot on. Okay, so I forgot to set the timer node, the timeout, going to the particle 2D. But now, when we play the scene, we should have a complete, play the right scene, that is, Dragon Park, that's the one we're playing. And maybe a bit too much there with the so we've got the time stopped is meeting is true, audio stream play, time start, time stop, you could just fiddle about with the timer settings. Let's try 4. Keep playing the wrong scene. That's better. And there you have a flying dragon. I think that's it for now. Thanks.